Greetings. A few days ago, I received the Influenster Natural Vox Box. I was very glad to receive it because I'm always happy to learn about new products and especially new natural products. So that was kind of cool for me to get it. I made the video of the unwrapping or unveiling and kind of going through it and giving my initial impressions, and that's what most of this video will be. However, I have started to incorporate some of those into my routine over the last few days, and I wanted to go ahead and report back. Some of the products were single product use, so I can tell you about them. Some of them are for longer term use, so I can only give you a little, here's where I am now with this. Basically what happens with this program is that you get on, you submit your name, you tell them what your channel is, you tell them what your Twitter account is. If you do Facebook, you would supply that. You fill out some forms so that they match you with products, like they might be products that are more geared towards homes, or my particular thing was natural. That's what I wanted, was a box that focused on natural products. I'm always looking for ways to learn new things about natural products. And so I was selected to receive a natural Vox box. As for selection, I don't know how they do it. I imagine it's probably something to do with demographics. There's no secret handshake. You don't have to agree, to sell your soul or something to receive it. It is free. They send you the products for you to try. They ask you to try them and they ask you to report on them, and that's pretty much what it is. So that sounded like a good deal to me. Let me just show you. It comes in a box like this. It's a rather good size box. I always think it's fun to get products. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a product that I was really excited about, and I'm going to end with the product I'm most excited about. And then there are some products in the middle, and I'm pretty happy to have those too. First of all, and I know everybody won't have the same, I am so excited about this response, but I am super excited to have a dish drying mat because I don't use a dishwasher. I don't use a dishwasher at the beach house, and I don't use a dishwasher in Kentucky. We actually don't have one at our beach house in Florida. I had it taken out. I wanted the cabinet space, and the dishwasher was old and mildewy. It was yucky. So I just kicked that one to the recycle, and we go without a dishwasher. And then here we have a dishwasher, but I find I come back from the beach, I'm so used to doing dishes by hand that I continue to. It holds 4 times the water of, say, a towel or something like that. And it's true, your towels underneath your rack just get all kind of soaked and not good. Goes in the washer and dryer, which is nice. The other thing I can tell you is it does come in colors, and it is available at Bed Bath & Beyond for $4.99. So it's not an expensive product. It's kind of regularly available. I'm excited to try it. I didn't know there was such a thing, which is exactly why I want something like a subscription service to introduce me to things that I just don't know about. It's like I don't even know to look for them. For me, it was a really good match. Back with the update, the original dish drying mat. Love this thing. Love it, love it, love it. I will get this as gifts because I think it's one of those things that you don't think about. And I end up with grungy towels in my kitchen. This thing has been super. You put it down, the dishes go on it, especially if I'm doing crystal glasses or something like that. And it seems to work, dare I say it, almost like a diaper. It's really thick, but the top layer stays dry and things work down into it. So I've been really impressed with that and very happy with it. Okay, let me look in here and get some other things. The first thing I'll pull out is Nectarous. Nectarous is made from monk fruit extract. It is by the makers of Splenda, and it is a sugar substitute. It is 0 calories, 100% natural, nothing artificial. I don't use sweeteners personally, like in my coffee or iced tea or cereal or anything really like that. Occasionally I will put sweetener on fruit, so I could probably use it that way, but my son uses a lot of these sweeteners, and he oftentimes uses sugar and tea. You can tell he's been raised in the South because he really loves sweet tea. So I'd really like to get his impressions of what he thinks. only because he is in dire need of a sugar substitute. I, not so much, although I do like candy. But in terms of just sprinkling sugar in my tea or sugar on my cereal or something like that, I don't do that. But he does, and this will be a good one for him to test out. And there is $1 off if he likes it. I'll purchase some more, and then I'll give it a try. Another product that they put in that's along the same lines of a food kind of product is this eBoost. It is actually a vitamin supplement, a daily health booster. It looks like a multivitamin. I was reading on the back. It doesn't just have E. It has many other vitamins, minerals, super nutrients. It's supposed to give you a boost without the letdown. Say you use caffeine, get wound up, and then you get the slump. Or you use one of those energy drinks. Buzz, 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 and then it goes down. I'm actually not allowed caffeine. The doctor took me off of it. It was shooting my blood pressure up, giving me heart palpitations, and probably I just don't need to be made more hyper, and I certainly don't need that high and low. So I'm anxious to try this because it is a way of taking a vitamin. I take a multivitamin every day, so I wouldn't mind giving this a shot. It comes in different flavors. In addition to the orange, pink lemonade, acai, pomegranate, and superberry. I would like the pomegranate, I think, or the pink lemonade, or the orange, maybe the superberry, but orange is a good start. I will try that. Update. I ran this across my vitamins, my multivitamin, and my multivitamin has more categories and more things, but this is a pretty packed little punch here. That's the good news. Bad news. Funny aftertaste. I did drink it. It did give me a little energy boost. The aftertaste was very difficult for me, and so I have to say it would be difficult for me to do this. The other thing about this is one of those vitamin packs that upset my stomach, and that happens sometimes when I take vitamins. I'm somewhat relieved because this is $28 for 20 tablets, so it would have been a rather pricey kind of boost, and I probably would have done it because a boost is a boost, and I like that. I'm not allowed to have the caffeine. But between the funny aftertaste and the ripping up my stomach, it really is a product that won't work for me. So sorry, eBoost. Like the idea. Another one that I thought was a great idea but pricey is the Cleanwell all natural hand sanitizing wipe. When my kids were little, I used these like mad. This is alcohol free. It is all natural. $29.99 for 50 pouches. When the kids were young, you know, I went through these, burned through these like wildfire. For me now, I don't use these as often, and so it wouldn't be that difficult. It does say that you can use it on hands and faces. I think that's supposed to be maybe little faces. I don't think it means adult faces to take off makeup. I don't think it's in that same category of being a cosmetic wipe. I think this is more along the lines, you know, if you're a natural mother or a natural grandmother, you would prefer this, say, to the germ wipes that are full of chemicals. I got a lip seal lip balm. Whenever you get a natural box, you always get a lip balm. Lip balm is one of the easier natural products to make. This is a company, pure Swedish beeswax, so it's not going to be vegan. Minty flavor, coconut oil, shea butter, vitamin A and E, all of those are good things. What it tells you in little tiny writing is that it does use petrolatum. People who would stay away from petroleum products are not going to want to try this. I do use sometimes lip glosses that have petrolatum in them, and so while I would prefer not to have it there, I will use a product that has it. Would I go out and purchase this? No, I'd probably go purchase one that doesn't have petrolatum in it. Back with an update, or rather a second thought. When I first looked at the ingredients for this, the one that jumped out at me was the petrolatum, the kind of Vaseline product. But the first item here is mineral oil. I'm going to leave it on my nightstand. You know, whether this gets used, I just can't really tell you. I've used it a couple of times, nothing to write home about. I do notice myself gravitating towards the natural products that I have sitting on my nightstand for a lip balm. I think there are two particularly sticky, very difficult categories in the natural world. Natural organic products have a hard time really competing in. And one is hair color. It's just really difficult to find natural at-home hair color. The other is deodorant antiperspirant. I don't know of a natural organic product that's an antiperspirant. There are deodorants. This is the Geodeo deodorant. It is in the scent Island. This makes several claims. It says the volcanic materials in it fight impurities. It neutralizes odors, which one would expect a deodorant to do. It has bamboo and algae, which are supposed to nourish the skin, and it has vitamin E, which is free radicals. Not sure why we need free radicals under the underarms, but maybe we do. Who knows? So it makes, kind of four big claims. I will certainly try it. The one thing it does have in it is propanediol. Propanediol is a preferred alternative to propylene glycol, but it can irritate the skin, and I did read some reviews where people found this irritating. I don't have particularly sensitive skin. I'm not imagining that I will have that problem. I am used to an antiperspirant instead of a deodorant. It will be interesting. It is one of my goals to move over to using natural organic deodorant / antiperspirant. One of the things that really appeals to me about having a natural subscription service is it kind of nudges me to try products that I have been thinking, oh, down the line I'll try that, down the line I'll try that, down the line I'll try that, and it's just kind of always handy to put that day off, and yet when I get something in the mail, I'm going to say, okay, I need to give this a try. So we'll see how I do with this. I have an update on this one. If you are an antiperspirant person, it is very difficult to go from antiperspirant to deodorant. Very difficult. The first day I used this was a beautiful fall day, cool temps in the 70s. I got through the whole day. I didn't even miss my antiperspirant. I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. The second day I used it, we had one of those sticky, hot Kentucky days. Yes, it's fall, but sometimes Kentucky doesn't know that. And sometimes the humidity continues. And that was that day. I missed my antiperspirant and, in fact, ended up using it. I took it with me. I didn't like feeling sticky under the arms and yucko. Today is another really good fall day. I've got the deodorant on and I'm not missing my antiperspirant. What I'm really thinking at this point is a natural deodorant like this can help me cut down on the kind of toxic antiperspirants I use. Will I switch over completely? I'm not ready for that. But I can at least reduce the number of days that I rely on an antiperspirant, because I did notice that on certain days going through with just a deodorant just fine, really. Okay, let me see if I'm ready for the drum roll, my great unveiling of my favorite product in here. I talked about the original dish drying mat. I talked about that lip balm, that Lip Seal Intensive Protection Lip Moisturizer. That was the one that had the petrolatum in it. I talked about the eBoost, which is the vitamin supplement. I talked about the Clean Well hand sanitizers. I talked about the Geodeo deodorant, which is, by the way, a good price. It's $5.99. And I talked about the Nip Tress, which is the sweetener, and that is by the makers of Splenda. Those 6 products come standard in the Natural Vox Box, and then there is this last category where there are 4 possible products, and it says based on demographics you're going to receive one of these. I did receive the product I would like to have received most, and I did receive the product that I'm most excited to try. And that is, ta-da, Maxi-Hair Maximized Vitamin for Hair, Skin, and Nails. Mostly biotin, I think, based, which we know will work. I have taken a hair, skin, nail vitamin before, and it bothered my stomach. That is a problem I have sometimes with vitamins in this form. For example, I still take like adult gummy vitamins. Yeah. And I've tried to take the multivitamins without iron because people will say it's the iron ripping up your stomach, but I've gotten the vitamins without iron, and it is not the iron ripping up my stomach. Sometimes there's just something in a vitamin that will make me feel nauseous. So I'm hoping that's not the case. One of the things you agree to when you do this Influenster box is you agree that if they send you a supplement that you will take it every day. There are 60 tablets in here, and I will do that because I checked a little box and I said, I agree to do this. I agree to try this product, because otherwise it's not fair. You would get a product like this, you would do it twice and then go, it did nothing for me. And that won't work. So assuming it doesn't make me nauseous, I will take this every single day. This is a somewhat pricey item, but I would be willing to purchase it if it works because I would like good hair and good nails. It is $17.99, I think. Let me check. Yes, $17.99 for 60 tablets. This would be a month's supply. You take 2 every day. So starting tomorrow, I will be taking my Maxi-Hair for hair, skin, and nails. I think where I'm going to really notice it or not is the nails. My hair is already fairly thick. I do have some thinning parts, but I really have wretchedly bad nails. Another update, Maxi-Hair and nails. This is the biotin vitamin product. I was really worried about ripping up my stomach. No, it doesn't. Here is my issue with these. I mean, I am still taking them and I will still take them, and I don't think this would absolutely mean that I wouldn't buy it. Look at the size of that pill. I have to take 2 of these because that's the daily dose on this. I would rather have 4 smaller pills, just in case anybody who makes this product is watching. Maxi-Hair people, just make them a little smaller and I'll take more. I don't know. It's kind of a horse pill. That was my Natural Vox Box. I was really happy to be selected to have gotten it. So thank you, Influenster. I don't know if it's a little machine algorithm that picks me, in which case, wow, I feel really, really lucky. Or if it's hand done, in which case, thank you to the person who did it. Thank you for watching my double vision video. I know it's a little strange to go back and forth. Make it a great rest of the week. Bye.